you go.
Good.
All right. So, a quick review for the caster. I'm starting here in the side knot. I go under the head, and maybe I'm encouraging the guy to turn by pulling into the chest or the chin, or maybe he just wants to turn on his own. Either way, I cut the elbow. I grab through to the low armpit. This is kind of like my side mount to back mount midpoint. This is like the twilight right here. This is where that middle ground occurs. I start like this. Kevin starts to turn away. He continues to turn away. As soon as there's air underneath his near hip, I will kick my low leg through, hook, and pull it back into me. Punch across to my top hook. So when he turns away, I'll immediately snap that low hook through at his level position. He turns away again. If I can't grab the elbow for some reason, maybe his elbow's in tight or his hands up high, whatever, I will cut with the hip, and this will work just as well. As he turns, I'll slow him down, make him turn on my turns, not his. Puncture through, come back into my hook, punch, and as soon as I adjust into back mount, I zip line into the rear naked. So my low arm that's grabbing the shoulder zips across as my shoulder drops, and then again we'll punch down. So I zip and I punch down. Now I set into position. My head is immediately glued, my shoulder is tight, my chest is tight, my top hook is set, or I set the one hook back out. I stretch and I finish. Now maybe if he doesn't turn away, maybe he turns into me. If he turns in, I come over the head with my head side elbow, I come to the hip with my hip side hand. Now I transition behind him and I spatula underneath his shoulder here. Cut, boom, shows myself behind, bring my foot in place, right here for my little hook if he wants to turn away. Bang, I'll set it, I'll play that traditional game like we just did. But either way, I attain this twilight position again. I end up back in the same twilight position. And now let's say for some reason Kevin wants to turn into me. Yeah, so he doesn't want to turn away. He's not going to give me the easy back round. What I do is I make sure my chest is as low as it can be. My knee is up high, and I step one foot over so my hip side leg comes over. Now my knee slides up high. I swing Kevin. Bang. I set into position. Again, I punch the arm down. I punch across to the rear naked. Top hook. I make my finish. Alternatively, maybe you side mount it if I want to force this position. If I want to force and encourage him onto his side, if he doesn't turn into me or away from me and expose his back one way or the other on his own, I can force him to turn with my own will. So I'm going to tuck his head underneath and then lay in my shoulder pressure for additional torque. Now I post off at the hip. I clock off to a 45, scoop under the forearm. Now I drive him. I choke low. I grab the shoulder. I grab the wrist. And where are we? The same twilight side position. So this is that middle ground. So now we've gotten to this position from him turning away, from him turning into me when I spin behind, and also from me forcing him over. All those scenarios end me up here, right here. And now, again, if he turns away, the easy back mount, I yank him back in, I zip line and punches on through. If he wants to turn into me, I brace him, I keep my chest as low behind him as I possibly can. Maybe I bother him at the neck, I step over, my behind knee, in this case my left, will slide up high, I spin, bang, and I set my rear naked on this side. So 3 entries, 2 back takes, 1 rear naked, jiu-jitsu. Whoa, that was awesome. 3 entries.